When you visit the YouTube homepage, you guys are bombarded by countless thumbnails crafted by really skilled designers with huge budgets, and really making you feel overwhelmed, especially if you're a solo creator like me. I was curious about how top creators consistently go viral, so I dedicated weeks to gather the most engaging thumbnails. Surprisingly, I discovered that almost all of them can be grouped into just 20 categories. Number 1, the shock and awe genre. Creators like Tyler Oliveira have achieved these huge success. The effectiveness of such thumbnails lies in their extremeness. Whether you guys like it or not, the YouTube homepage often feels like this amusement park where like the fastest and most thrilling rides grabs all the attention. To illustrate this, consider two most identical examples, videos about being buried alive. Surprisingly, the smaller channel posted theirs a month earlier, and the key difference is that Jimmy's face is just larger and easier to read, especially with the vivid green grass. That really stands out, especially in the dark mode preferred by 80% of the viewers. Small details like this make a huge outcome. Number 2, often the most shock value could be from a large amount of something just like 100,000 bouncy balls or an object that just costs super expensive. These thumbnails place big numbers front and center, betting on them getting your attention. Not surprisingly, they are pretty common in the finance space. Here in a tour of the world's most expensive car, you guys noticed the word $1 million communicated the insane price tag. Another common feature these thumbnails is avoiding perfectly rounded numbers because it's really easy to lose a sense of skill when there are too many zeros. Number 3, reaction videos remain highly popular, frequently gracing the trend tab with their eye-catching thumbnails. The common layout involves displaying the content being reacted to while also positioning the creator's face on either side. People like MrBeast doesn't really bother switching the photo most of the time because it's usually the same thing. A really interesting trend I noticed is that podcasters are doing with the react genre like H3H3, who will react to things live only to be edited into highlight clips. These podcasters can pull off really cool and reaction thumbnails that aren't limited to any specific genre. Creators all around YouTube will react to just about anything. Number 4, utilizing quotes in thumbnails is an underrated trick. By featuring a quote that highlights the crucial moments from the video, viewers instantly grasp on what to expect. Whether you guys are aiming for humor or providing context, quote thumbnails are seen in videos like Brian Johnson's video, and this is something that's likely to capture way more attention this year. Take a moment to spot one on your homepage and consider clicking on one of my videos next time. Number 5, just like the quotes, question thumbnails play a crucial role. Take the Science Show by Hank Green. For instance, almost boosted nearly 8 million subscribers. Despite my intentional interest of science, his videos managed to repeatedly appear on my homepage. These thumbnails pose a simple question, embedding it into the viewer's mind, compelling them to find the answer by watching the video. While it may seem pretty straightforward, experienced creators know the effectiveness of packaging involving more than just text questions. Question thumbnails works best when the title sparks this curiosity and the hook after clicking, keeping you guys engaged and wanting more of it. I ended up watching the entire video and went to binge a few more videos. And by the way guys, if you guys want to learn how to repeatedly go viral on YouTube, I made a PDF blueprint called the Viral Video Cheat Sheet, which is free for you guys to download. The link is in the description below. Number 6, what if your thumbnail is the solution and the title is the question? I call this title the Jeopardy thumbnail. If the question appears controversial or surprising, you might be onto something. Many people believe the incredible health benefits of salt lamps, but Veritasium strongly disagrees. This video boldly asks, do salt lamps even work? The thumbnail answers with a no. Kurt Sergal questioning whether you could fix climate change. The thumbnail responds with a no, but there is an asterisk with it. The entire explanation in the video is a clever approach that makes you guys want to watch to get the full details. Number 7, popular YouTubers like Ludwig use controversial thumbnails inspired by Beluga. These thumbnails based on Discord are distinctive for a few reasons. Firstly, their layout, font, and colors are easily recognizable to the target audience, especially those familiar with Discord. In the sea of flashy thumbnails with red arrows, these thumbnails offer something that's fresh and recognizable, making them stand out on the homepage. Number 8, when establishing a business, strong branding is crucial for converting new viewers into loyal ones. While everyone should consider their branding when creating thumbnails, let's explore a few examples. The Digital Income Project stands out with custom 3D renders and high quality Photoshop work, maintaining this Tron-like theme and glow effect. These creators use borders to really set themselves apart, like Jeff FM, who adopts for a simple logo placement at the bottom left. And if you're familiar with the CEO Diary, you likely noticed their signature black backdrop, white text, and red border. These examples showcase the importance of a strategic branding in attracting and retaining viewers. Number 9, CEO Diary is among the top performers on the platform, excelling in social hacking. It's important to recognize the influence of familiar faces. Social hacking involves leveraging the likeliness of a well-known individual that your audience recognizes. The CEO Diary effectively utilizes strategy featuring successful figures such as Cole Sprouse, Russell Brand, and also Robert Greene. However, they are not the only one doing this. In 2020, Arac went viral in a social hacking collaboration with major creators with even less than 20,000 subscribers. Number 10, Ryan Trahan's famous video, The World's Quietest Room, features a new thumbnail style known as the high contrast thumbnail. In this format, Trahan stands out in the orange jumpsuit against the dark room backdrop. This makes the image captivating in Trahan's subtle expression. He avoids exaggerating emotions, making it feel and portray authentic. This approach has influenced other creators such as Arac and also MrBeast to adopt the same techniques. Number 11, in this thumbnail by Matt Wolf, the text at the top serves as the header, hence the term header thumbnail. Consider using this approach for thumbnails that require this additional context through text. And this is a popular choice on YouTube, particularly when it comes to textual explanations are needed to convey an image meaning. This technique is effective for thumbnails that benefit from a bit more explanation through words. Number 12, even Mark Rober incorporates a header thumbnail in his videos, often including an arrow or a circle, sometimes both. The format typically features this main element with the creator often by the frame. Although it's not really that visible, the text and arrow directs the attention to the focal point. And another variation involves a group of people wearing the same attire with the creator standing out in the center. All of these variations share this common theme of using arrows and circles to guide the viewer's attention. And I'm not gonna lie guys, this is actually my go-to style for my thumbnails and my other YouTube channels that I manage. If you guys want to see how I was able to scale YouTube channels for other people, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and a notification bell to stay up to date when I drop my next video. 13, thumbnail transformations, like the ones that you guys see here, are a widespread and popular format. The main concept is to visually convey a progression or change over time, tempting the viewers to click and discover the story behind it. Transformational thumbnails often spark this curiosity because they prompt the viewer to wonder how the change actually occurred. And somebody that does this really well is John Cougans in the History series. And these thumbnails, Cougans effectively uses the transformational format to engage his audience. The allure really lies in the viewers that actually really want to uncover the narrative or the process leading to the final outcome. This technique is a common and yet effective strategy as it taps into our natural instincts to seek stories behind visual transformations. 14, compare two things in side-by-side formats, like showcasing cheap versus expensive items, is a common practice. This types of thumbnails often feature products such as Mac versus Windows or Pepsi versus Coke, can attract a broad audience. It's a great strategy to engage fans on both sides, encouraging them to actually watch and share their opinions in the comments, thus boosting the engagement. 15, creators often hide video context by blurring the thumbnail, known as the unknown thumbnails. I noticed that YouTube videos that cover like Fiverr or freelancers tend to use this technique. They may include some comparison videos such as cheap versus expensive, but it's crucial to not disappoint viewers with uninteresting content when pixelating the thumbnail. It's essential to captivate the viewers early in the video, closing the curiosity loop in the intro, and consistently delivering interesting content throughout the video. Well-crafted thumbnails just like these can lead to impressive click-through rates. 16, every thumbnail in this video features this weird, strange object, inciting viewers to really click and explore. Leon Hendricks generated almost 2 million views using this unique thumbnail strategy, providing its effectiveness across various niches. For example, a coffee channel also experienced this crazy success by employing a quirky thumbnail showcasing an unusual coffee brewer. The key here is making that weird object speak for itself, driving curiosity and engagement. Whether your audience is big or small, this unconventional approach of incorporating a weird object in the thumbnail could capture attention and boost viewerships. It's a simple and yet effective technique that keeps viewers curious and eager to discover more. 17, thumbnails aren't always focused on just objects. Sometimes they highlight creators' actions to engage with viewers. These are called bring along thumbnails, featuring the personality-based creators just like Emma Chamberlain and her videos centering around her and her activities rather than being something over the top. Yet she manages to entertains and share her compelling stories, even when doing mundane tasks like cutting her hair, captivating the audience. Surprisingly, Casey Neistat's most viewed video is a bring along vlog that has over nearly 80 million views. 18. A thumbnail should be self-explanatory, but adding context is essential. Successful thumbnails in this category balance between visually engaging and easy to understand. Many YouTube subreddits feature confusing and cluttered thumbnails, which is a common mistake, but the key here is to ensure the cutouts are quickly recognizable to the target audience. Ideally, there should be only one central element for viewers to focus on. For example, this thumbnail by HDH3 highlights Ethan by making him larger than the others, effectively separate him from the background. 19. Of course, if cutout thumbnails are a hit, the flip side single photo thumbnails are equally as trendy. Though they may seem straightforward, creating them requires a little bit more planning than a usual thumbnail. Matt Davila sets a trend with his outstanding thumbnails. He skillfully conveys video topics with one image, skillfully using items just like a laptop, pen, paper, headphones, and a coffee cup to represent productivity. This format goes behind the surface, gaining popularity for its laser focused reliability and also effectiveness. Number 20. In 2024, we see this new style of thumbnails that is making you guys stop and click on videos subconsciously. Low effort thumbnails, yep, you guys heard that right, but more specifically is stick figure thumbnails. Recently, we see a surge of educational channels just like Easy Actually adopting this simple style, creating like this purple cow effect, making them stick out from a sea of overly edited thumbnails. Alright guys, these 20 categorized thumbnails are what huge creators go to reference when they create their own viral videos. This video mainly talks about thumbnails, but let's not forget about the importance of titles and hooks, which plays this huge part. If you guys want to see a complete overlook on how to make a banger video from beginning to end, click on this video right here.